Hello guys. Now today's topic for the video has been decided by my cat Frederik, as he chose to destroy the roof of my tool shed. So let me show you. It is this building right here, and yeah, to be honest, the roof was already quite old to begin with. So it's old PVC plates that's all the way up here. So yeah, you can see has already some few cracks, like this one here. And there are some few ones over there, some in the middle. But the main issue why I'm choosing to have this is because of this. So he likes to do plenty of parkour. So he has jumped all the way up from the roof and then down to here. And he has done that plenty of times. But apparently now the plates couldn't take it anymore. So it has been decided that it is time to change it. Oh yeah, as well as these ones here. Yeah, they are getting quite worn out over the years. Example for this one over here. This one I can basically just pull off. So the whole roof is just cracking. And then of course from in here, you can see like so. So you can thank this little guy here. Ooh, yeah, you little parkour guy. Anyway, I was hoping to change it next year, but of course plans can always change. So here are the materials I'm gonna use. So 4 new plates. So these are polycarbonate, and the old ones they were PVC. So these ones here, they have a guaranteed lifetime for 15 years, and they can handle way more stress than the other ones. That would be some information here. And then the two wood pieces to change the old ones. Oh yeah, and then of course there are some screws to ball everything to the wood so it won't fly away. So now first step is to empty the tool shed, and then after that we can start with taking off the old plates. So first things first is to make room in here so I can walk around. It's gonna be fun. So now the whole shed is emptied. So as you can see, there's plenty of room in here. So nice fine space all the way around. So now I can get all the way up to the roof. And yeah, the roof is so old that I can just press my fingers through it. So it's definitely time. So thank you, Frederik. Much appreciated for showing me that it needs to be changed. Especially because next week there will be rain in my area, and the hole is directly all over yeah, my firewood. So it has to be taken care of. Anyway, so now all my nice tools and materials, they are just sitting out here. And now it will be time to take off the plates. So time for demolishing. So that was all the plates. So this is how it's looking when there's no roof on it. And all of the wood is still looking quite fine. There's nothing really wrong with it. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, this one here was actually also fine. Only some few places where I can pull it off. But it doesn't really matter because I bought some new ones. So now it is only cleaning and then install the new wood on the side of the shed. Oh yeah, while we took it off, it's just cracked everywhere. So if you just touch it a little bit, like so, you can just crack them so easily. Little destroyer over there. Anyway, now it's time to clean the area, remove all the dirt and shit that's not supposed to be up there, and then I will change those two wood. So it's gonna be very nice. Yeah, always use protection. There's no reason to become deaf because we're lazy. That's one. And that's the other. Yeah, it's looking quite nice. Only this and this area is worn out. But yeah, no reason to save it. So, come and take a look. This fits perfectly. So now it's just the other. Now it's time for the roof, finally. So if you remember the screws, so it's the same screw as the ones I took out. I could basically just use the old ones, but the issue is that the seal on the old ones, they are worn out. So it wouldn't be a good idea. Anyway, so if you look here, now the roof here, it has to overline, so around this much for each section. And then I'll have to place a screw for every second, like so. That's just all the way, and then further down all the way, and further down all the way. So it's a very simple, straightforward. And the nice thing about these screws here, they are self-drilling, so I can just drill them directly into the plate and don't care about anything. If I've chosen the ones that you place up in the top here, then I would have to drill a hole first for 6 millimeters, and then I could use that screw afterwards. So it would be a double task. I would have preferred to have it all the way up here first, so the water could just run down nicely. But this here was a easier and more reliable solution from the manufacturer. So it was the solution I chose. Mainly also because the other screws that was supposed to be in the top here, they have a plastic cap you have to close afterwards. But who knows how long that one is going to hold out. So going with the safe choice, it should be a 15 years guarantee for these ones as the same as the roof. So why not just go with it? No, it seems like I ran into a miscalculation. Look here. So the roof is on, but the plates are a little too long. For some reason, while I was out buying the materials, I was like, oh, my roof is probably 310. Yeah. And it can definitely be seen that it isn't. So now I'll have to cut them. So that's nice. So they need to be cut 10 centimeters for the drain to be efficient and not just being, protected. So now it's just time for cutting. Here's my plan. I will use my saw to cut the polycarbonate plates. Yeah. I think some of them might shatter, but you see how it goes? Because I do not have a small fine saw to cut these ones. And I was thinking, why not just do it the fun way? Hopefully it will turn out fine. Or I will have to buy some new plates. So I'll just first try one and then I can take the other ones at the same time, hopefully. So yeah, you know what? It actually turned out quite fine. It's looking beautiful. No cracks or anything. It's fine. Time to put it on. Yeah. So 3 meters, not 310. Probably next time I should measure it. So now it's perfect for a drain. So now it's just time to fasten everything. That's gonna be nice. So first plate is on, then the other ones I just will cut at the same time so they are ready. So I don't need to cut them afterwards. So, yeah, it turned out quite fine anyway. Yeah, one thing, it would of course have been easier if I had a saw with more teeth on it, but this was the only blade I had for the saw, so it was obvious the only tool to use. But other than that, it turned out quite fine. A little rough with the cutting, but it has a nice straight cut through all the way, and there are no cracks in anything, so I'm pleased. So time to install it. It's time to use all the screws. I am guessing that I'm gonna need, yeah, around 120 maybe, but yeah, we'll see. So the first plate, time to install. So that was the first one. Now it's just number 2, 3, and 4. Then the roof is finished. Voila, the roof is finished. I must say I am very satisfied with how it turned out. It's looking very nice, just from the inside. Yeah, and I'm quite pleased with this opal color instead of just see-through. So now it's just the cleaning and everything. Oh yeah, take a look at these old ones. Again, just for reference. Just breaking like spaghetti, or pasta as you want to say it. So now, Frederik, yeah, now you can just play parkour again and have fun on the roof. Yes. Let's see how long time it will take for him to destroy this roof. Hopefully, it will outlive him. Or actually, no. Hopefully, he will be older than plus 15 years after this. It would be quite nice. So, Frederik, I am looking forward to next time you will destroy my roof, so I can change it. So yeah, now everything is cleaned up. So at some point I'll have to look into some ways to store all these things here. But that's not for now. Anyway, it was fun. So thanks for watching, and hopefully see you next time, and have a nice day. So see you.